Today we are going to make special donuts inspired by Jae Young Kim. We are going to make them inside a bakery box. So grab a ruler or fold a piece of paper to make a straight edge to make the lines of the bakery box. To make the lines, you're going to either use your ruler or just look at it and draw a diagonal line from the corner into the picture about an inch. Then we're going to line up our ruler or paper or just draw a straight line from the diagonals to make another rectangle within the piece of paper. So it's like a rectangle with diagonals. And I might choose to make hearts or flowers or bear ears on a circle, but I could always start with just a simple shape that I've learned. I know how to make a circle. I might make a flower shape. My next one, again, I'm going to make a circle, and I have to leave room for the next one so that there's a little space for me to do the shadows. So I have to kind of eyeball it and see which ones I want to do. This one's going to be a rounded, edged rectangle. You might notice what it's going to look like in a minute. And then I'm going to make a heart. And it could have a pointy end or even like a rounded edge, like a donut, you know, like when it makes it's puffy in the oven. And then my last one, I'm going to make it like a bear. So I'm going to make a circle with two little circles for ears. This might be a bear, or maybe it's a dog or a cat. So I need to make the holes inside the donut. So I'm going to make just a regular circle. Maybe inside this one it might be different. Maybe it's like a square with rounded edges, like a rounded square, a diamond, any kind of shape. That would make it look poofy, like it when it was baked it went psh. This one, it has a circle at the bottom. You might start seeing what it's going to look like in that one. This could be a heart inside a heart. Ooh. And this, it's the nose of my little animal. So it's very little. And then I am going to add the icing around it. And the frosting or icing is just like a wiggly line that goes around the whole thing. So we're going to put frosting around all of the different donut shapes, a little line around the edges. You can even put it around the donut hole in the center. Now let's work on drawing the reflection. I'm going to draw a little oval, like a kidney bean, and a circle. So it's like a round oval, like a bent oval, and a circle. And a circle. You could also do it whatever way you know how. I like all of the different ways I see kids make a reflection. I'm going to make the dough around the donuts, and I'm going to use brown to be like the color of the dough. But also there's other flavors of dough for the donuts. You could even have red velvet or vanilla or banana flavored or lemon. So now we are going to color in our donuts. Each donut will be special. The first one, for mine, I picked green as the frosting with polka dots in it because I love patterns and polka dots are awesome patterns. My second one was a flower, so I wanted to start with a kind of flower pattern that might look like a flower that is one of my favorites. And all the different realistic colors I can use, maybe some from my imagination as well. The next one, I'm actually making it with a pattern on it that I've never seen before, an indigo blue checkerboard pattern. And I love to use markers and crayons on my designs on the donuts. So you can interchange your crayons and your markers or color pencils. Now the next one, this one, I was making an iPad. So I want it to look like the front screen of the iPad with different apps on it. And you can make anything you would like with the shapes and the donuts that you'd like. Always remember, these are special. They're always about you and what you like and what you would like to draw for a design for a special donut, or 6 special donuts for this one. So now we're going to add shading. So shading is when you take a pencil and you leave a little line on the side and you choose one side. I'm just going to add some gray scale or value to one side of each of my shapes. Press really dark next to the actual shape. You can even go off to the side. Mush it in with your finger. And if the reflection on my donut is on the left side, then I make my shadow or the shading on the right side. And I'm going to add this little gray line that copies the same shape of my donut. So when it's a circle donut, then it would be like a circular shadow. If it was a cat-shaped donut, then it would be a cat-shaped shadow too. And same with the heart and even the iPad. And we can press really hard, really close to the actual donut, and then make it a lighter gray coming out from the side. To make the box look 3D, start with the shadow. And when you get very close to the smaller rectangle on the box with a gray line, it adds like a shadow, like we're looking down into something that has less light than where we're standing from. So we add a little gray line around the whole rectangle of the box. And even up on the sides of the box, you can make it get a little bit lighter away from that little rectangle line. And we can move up this little shadow onto the corners, which are on a diagonal. You can also add stripes to the sides by putting the first few stripes regular vertical or horizontal, and the ones closest to the corners can be on a diagonal. I hope you enjoyed creating a special bakery box of donuts.